There's so much that we could talk about this Shavuot, the important holiday, if somewhat lesser celebrated, that begins tonight. Traditionally, the holiday celebrates the moment we received the Torah on Mount Sinai, but it's also connected with its agricultural roots as a harvest festival. But this year, when we celebrate the giving of the Torah and our uniqueness as a Jewish community, I keep coming back to one complicated idea: chosenness. Of course, as the story goes, it was the Jews who were chosen to receive the Torah. And this influenced our traditions and the laws of Judaism and influences how we think about ourselves in relation to other people. In a world where we value diversity, where we recognize that there are many pathways to God and many beautiful cultures and traditions, what does it mean for Jews to talk about being chosen? Chosenness has been a complicated concept for Jews to grab hold of, and for centuries, as Jews became more accepted and assimilated, the concept continued to evolve. Mordechai Kaplan, the founder of Reconstructionism, officially removed this concept from his growing movement. He made the decision that in this modern Judaism, with the belief that we all live in two civilizations, as part of a Jewish and a diverse secular society, there was no room for this antiquated concept. In his own words, he said, "By no kind of dialectics is it possible to remove the odium of comparison from any reinterpretation of an idea which makes invidious distinctions between one people and another." I couldn't have said it better. While not known for speaking with clarity or simplicity, Kaplan was attempting to say that we can no longer hold on to the idea that separates and creates differences between people who clearly share so much. And honestly, I really do understand that discomfort. If chosenness means being superior, if it means believing that Jews are somehow better than others, then I think we have misunderstood our tradition, though. I also worry about throwing the idea away completely. Chosenness really has never been only about privilege. At its best, it's about responsibility. It's about being called to live by certain values, by ethics, compassion, holiness, and justice, and carrying those values into the world. On Shavuot, we remember the moment at Mount Sinai when the Israelites responded to Torah with the words, "Na'aseh v'nishma," we will do and we will listen. And they accepted that task even before fully understanding it. So ultimately, rejecting chosenness as this notion of superiority, while still holding on to its role as giving us a unique task in the world, it's still possible. As Rabbi Deborah Waxman, the head of the Reconstructionist movement, said, rejecting chosenness is about getting down to the hard work of being one of the many peoples in the world, jostling with one another on the path towards the divine, rather than holding ourselves separate and nurturing a belief in God-given superiority. Remember again, our tradition tells us that we were all at Mount Sinai. As Jews, as Jewish by birth or Jews by choice, we all received the Torah, and we now have to choose how we connect with our tradition. Whether we believe we're chosen by God, or whether we choose ourselves to be part of this ancient tradition, Shavuot's a reminder that we above all need to focus on what holds us together. If we were all at Mount Sinai, then let's focus on the culture, the traditions, and the texts that have given us communal strength and pride for generations, and use this to create more wholeness in the world instead of using it to pull us apart.